Hello, welcome back. And in today's episode of Trying to Be Less Awful at GeoGuessr, we're going to be playing more of the learnable meta world. So I will take you through the learnable meta world. We're going to be looking for bollards, which are of course the channel favourite as it goes. There are things like tape that wraps around the bottom of poles. We've got different types of electricity poles, such as the Hungary holy pole and the Poland holy pole, which doesn't quite go holy all the way to the top, etc. etc. This is the map that we're going to be playing today. It's the Learnable Meta World Basics, which is designed to be a no move, but we're going to leave moving on because I'm not very good, as you'll probably find out. So going straight in, we have the American no passing sign in somewhat of a cold climate, going by the trees. So we're in America somewhere. Let's hedge and try and think North Dakota maybe. Okay, so we were much more East Coast, Pennsylvania way. But it's a close enough guess. So here we have an red truck, which is interesting.
Hello
with
there.
a follow car. The police follow car makes it very nice and easy to know that you are in Nigeria. We've got quite a lot of green, so I'm going to go near Abuja, which was in fact quite a good guess. 4.5k points on that one. This next round we've got yellow lines across the board, which isn't, there's a blue dash at the top of this, the number plate, so it's looking very very South America. It could be, we've got a bit of blue at the back of the car in South America, which is interesting. If in doubt, go Brazil a lot of the time. There's not much else to go off of here. I presume it's something to do with the road markings. Could we be not in? Could it be Peru? It's not Colombia, because we know it's not Colombia from the short that we posted, because they like white lines in Colombia. Could it be Panama?
You're a
It was Brazil.
donut!
If in doubt, go Brazil. Even said it yourself. Here we have another American no passing sign in a very open plain of not particularly well watered grass, so it could be Texas, South Dakota, this sort of Central America part. We're not going for high scores today. We're just trying to learn some metas, see if we can get ourselves narrowed down a little bit closer to where we're supposed to actually be guessing. So here we have this. This is the meta pole. We have dots all the way to the top from a ladder pole, which definitely means something. We have a sign here, which sometimes these help. If it says Rua, then you're in Portugal. If it says Rouen, then you know you're in France. We have a square here with some flags. Everybody loves a flag. So why have the flags just disappeared? I swear they were there. Come back, please. There's a flag. That is indeed a Spanish flag. However, that doesn't mean we're in Spain. I think you gotta just send Spain really if you see a Spanish flag, don't you? So if it's wrong, yeah, there we go. It wasn't in Madrid. So we had the Spanish ladder poles. They did have the dots. Did it have the dots at the top on this one? I can't remember if it did. Either way, not horrendous. Could be worse. Here we have Ghana tape. It's not odd. Ghana tape's the easiest method to learn. Moving swiftly on from Ghana tape, we have a concrete pole. It's not the Chile pole, is it? Does it have the indents? No. Well, it's making me think Chile, but it's not quite the Chilean pole. We'll try it. It was Puerto Rico. It didn't have the rubber bits. That did not. Oh, it did have the rubber bits.
You're so stupid! You're so stupid! Okay. You're stupid!
So that would have been really easy if I got it right. So we have a Turkish bollard with snow. Is that the Turk? That is. So usually it's snowy in and around this area of Turkey. So if you got snow, you're pretty set on being there because this is like hot. Istanbul's hot. We have square wing mirrors on a It looks very African round. A funky bike. Fair play. So this one, it means something. I've forgotten what the square wing mirror plates are. Is it the Ugandan? It is. It is. It is. Visible square mirrors. There we go. So I think most of the coverage on Google is. Yeah, so I didn't actually mean to do that, but it's quite good. So the wing mirrors on this one are very like squared off edges, which is quite a good indicator because sometimes you get them and they're like a round wing mirror and it isn't the Uganda car, whereas this one is. And what I was saying was the coverage for Google Street View is pretty much solely around the capital city. So if you're in Uganda, it's a safe bet to go near Kampala. Here we have a Polish pole. So we know that because it's a white bollard with the red tape that wraps all the way around, which is similar to the New Zealand one, but it's not New Zealand because we're obviously just not in New Zealand and the sun is south, which means we are in the northern hemisphere. So we're pretty safe to just plonk down somewhere in Poland that looked about right in terms of the terrain, and we get a nice score of 4,200. So out of 5, it's not awful, it's not great, but just going off of like bollards and poles, seen worse. So this looks like the Lithuania bollard, which it is. A nice little 4.7k on that one, just from a bollard. This, we have the tape that I was on about in the intro. This tape sometimes goes all the way to the bottom, sometimes doesn't. This is the South Korean tape because it doesn't go all the way to the bottom, whereas South Korea doesn't go all the way to the bottom. Taiwan does go all the way to the bottom. So this tape would hit the floor and you wouldn't be able to see the bottom bit of the pole. So this is South Korea in very mountainy part of South Korea. Safe to just hedge near Seoul. It's not awful. 4.3. We'll take it. Based off some tape. It's not even vibes, it's just tape.
Hello there.
Yep. When you're following me, we know we are chilling. Probably could have got a better score there. Right, this language is a piece of piss. Obviously, it kind of says where we are there, but you can also see the circles in the script, or the sort of rings in the script means, why have I just zoomed in on the wrong place? We are in South Korea, and it said Seoul on the sign, so pretty good one there. Pretty good one there. This bollard is Spanish, I believe. It's got the fins at the top of the bollard, so the bollard's not like cut flat, it's got these little spiky bits that come out the top, which the way that I remember that is it looks like a shark fin, and if you were to find sharks in Europe, it would probably be like mainland Europe, it would probably be Spain because it's quite hot. I don't know how accurate that is in terms of actual, that's quite good, shark related knowledge, but I don't care, it works. So there we go, that's a better score, just based off of like 10 seconds around. Looking at a flipping bollard, mate. So we have, oh, this is a throw. So immediate, it's like Oman, but we have these yellow lines down the sides, which is really irritating for me because I always get that wrong because that's what they do in South Africa, and I don't know if it is, I don't think it is South Africa. I'm gonna have to go Oman. It was Oman. Not a great guess though, but terrain hedging in Oman is hard because it's just a ball of dust. Zooming in on signs. We're not supposed to be zooming in on signs. We're trying to learn metas. Is that the... Is it Chile? Sun's north. This little fella is throwing me a little bit. I don't know what that is. And there's no like... Is there dividers in it? It goes like halfway up. And halfway up Chile, obviously you've got green. And then it stops and it goes dusty. Well, you know what I mean. So you can remember the bollard has an indent halfway up, which is where this is. And it's very green. So I'm just going to go, oh. I'll take that. That's alright. Good little guess there. So we have 3 dashes on the pedestrian crossing sign. That's the meta in this round, which, going by the road, how shit it is, it's probably Ukraine, because they're not very good at upkeeping their roads. Let's go Russian side of Ukraine. Oh, it was Russia. Oh, I didn't see the pole post. So the Russian poles have the black painted bottom, and they're usually very easily distinguishable, but not today. German bollard. Can't be asked to try and find a close location. Just click the middle. Nearly 4K. Just off bollard. Bollards and vibes. So we have yellow front plate on this and yellow front plate on this, which makes you think Jordan. Is it Jordan? Doesn't look very Jordan. The freaking sun. Is there a language anywhere? It could be, you know. Could just be like a more built up area in Jordan. It will not let me go that way. You know what? Doesn't matter too much. We're not playing against anyone. Let's just plonk somewhere in a map.
You're a donut. You're so stupid.
It didn't
You're
feel
so
like Jordan at all.
stupid. You're stupid.
Christ. Okay, that's our first bad guess, which, to be honest, isn't surprising. We have here some Ghana tape. That's not Ghana. That is. Let's go up here where it's a bit more sandy. Near Togo. Whoa. What is that? Are we on a tractor? Oh no, it's Iceland. I will explain this one. Iceland bollard. Very, very, very distinguishable. It is yellow. No other bollard looks like that. You know you're in Iceland. We have some sea / mountains. Oh my god, I didn't even see that. Is that clouds or mountains? Bit of both. So we have a big watery thing, the sea, southeast. Could be there. Where's the land? Was that the? Could you see the? No, surely not. It might have just been clouds. Either way, we know where we were. This one, easy giveaway. This only happens in one country. This little red brake light on the back of a white pickup truck only happens. If this is wrong, I'm not like a twat, but it only happens in here. There we go. This is a repeat round. We know where we are for this. See if we can get even closer. Where's Central Seoul? Wasn't bad. Other side of the river though. Ooh. But we have yellow plates. Is this the yellow plates that we got very wrong last time? Which one was it? It was somewhere near here. It wasn't the same round, but it was the same meta. So, again, respectable score, 22.3. I'm just going through some metas. So I'm going to continue. We're going to do one more, and then we're done. I mean, if this isn't Oman, I'm done. It's got to be. It's got to be. Oi! Right road as well. Great hedge. Berenti. That is solely used in Malaysia. I do a bit of scatting about. Not when it does that. Do we have any hills or landmarks or anything obvious? There's a lot of palms, so I would imagine nearer the sea, which is a good guess. Palm trees are a nice one. If you've got a lot of palms, you're likely near the sea. Okay. Spanish bollard again. You can see its little fins at the top. Let me get a bit closer so you can actually see it. But look what I mean. It's like cut off. So it's got like that fin-shaped bits at the top. So we are in Spain, which is fantastic because there's no way I'd have guessed that. It's just rocks. We say near Madrid on a main road, heading northwest. That one goes northwest. We were close. It was central Spain. So, a bit more of a rurally round here. Well, not compared to the last one. The last one was very rural. I don't recognise you. Or you. Got any more signs? I feel like we're supposed to have some sort of meta here. If not, I'm going Finland because it looks like... Ah! Yes. It's that's a bit sus. So it says tie, or TIE, at the end of the word on the signpost, which means if you ever look around Finland, I literally can't find any as an example, but I promise I'm not lying. Is it nearer the north of it? I know it's really stupid if it's not. No, there you go. So, why couldn't I see any ties? Yeah, you can see it there. That's exclusive to Finland, that ending to words. Strat. Ah! Yellow plate on the back. This language. Big ol' Netherlands vibes. Let's go near this hedge between these two. Okay. We were very east of the Netherlands, easterly, southerly. Another decent score. And that will conclude today's meta learning. I think we did alright. I'm definitely getting less crap at finding where we are based off of metas, which is always good, because going into duels, if you see like the Icelandic bollard and they think, oh yeah, it looks like Russia, and you click Iceland, you're taking a lot of points. So it's always good to learn, and if you want to learn more, please do subscribe, please do follow along, and we will definitely do some more meta learning very soon.